Gambia. Welcome to yet another episode of 220 Element. Ñu ngi leen a nuyu si nuyu bu gën a sellal nuyu asalaamaaleykum. Ñu ngi leen a dalal si yet another episode of your favorite 220 Element show with my co-host Lady B and Black Skin. Nii naa leen. Yow naka la fa demee nii nag.
Fay na la fa dama ñëw ak
te nga bàyyi
energy.
léet bi bàyyi ko si boppam. Lady B naka nga def yaa ngi okay.
But anyways, Uncle Ams, thank you very much. And it's another beautiful episode of this 220 Element. And today, we got something really, really big for the people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tay Monica sa second edition B, and then Monica first edition punya am guest.
Okay. Come.
It's a big thing.
No ko waxee rek.
Yeah. It will be a changes. Nekkul ñetti kanam yi rek tey.
Wow, dina xala uti tuuti rek.
Yeah.
But we have a surprise guest for you. Waaye wala ñu leen a woon surprise guest for you rek dinañ am ko doore si first segment ak ki nga xamante ne mooy Lady B. Su ko defee moom mu align li nga xamante ne moom la ñu àndal tey on the 220 Element show.
Yeah, the last time you not prepare for the shows, upcoming shows you don't pop. So finally, Attack and Evil guys was open already, and this thing like the turnout was good, and then the performance was amazing. Come boy, never want to know. You're getting a category we don't know. You don't fuck the guy you know. So you're getting it already, and then still on the showbiz, come we got a sad news like it happens from Barhama, Joko. A young man was stabbed at Barhama, Joko last Saturday, and this is really sucked. And then come dafa nekk loo xamante ne we need to look at it. Maybe is the negligence of the security.
Nit ñi si boppam.
I don't know.
Like lan moo
but
xewoon Barhama
the
Joko
attitude-
This guy was stabbed and he was dead when he used for Dabo at Barhama.
Was there a program going
At
on?
the
Yes,
or-
there was a program.
At the very spot.
Yes.
Dañ ko jam
Wow.
mu dee si very spot bi si boppam.
Yeah, he is right now at the mortuary, and then the police finally arrest
The culprit.
the culprit.
Okay, this is so sad, right? What they're gonna hear. But I think it's security-wise, I mean, it needs to be adjusted as well. But the attitude of the people, like I'm look into that. It's very important. Understand that they, I mean, linking more common job. They must say that society. I mean, we don't need Adam come yo. What they're gonna hear. It's something. I don't know how. Sometimes nini send quality nakalade na sometimes because no one team making my jump them say the society they know what
They know what, but in that case, security wise, we need to look at it.
Xam nga Gambia, we have this attitude like su fekkee ne AMS is having a show and you do not go to the police station to take a permission or maybe pay a security unit to come secure the whole place, then you will not get the security support. Which is very wrong because su fekkee ne a gathering should happen comme mbooloo fu mu nekk daal always we should have a security guard like always comme like ñu bàyyi wante xel daal because sakatuma la youth si Gambia yi comme dafa garaaw léegi xale yi daal seen
Well,
yu
in
gars
that
yi di
case,
jëfandikoo nii
it's
another thing.
It's not an open venue. Come to club la. Barhama Joko, you xam nañ ko.
Well, even though because foog naa lii nekkul the first time this is happening.
it's something like this.
So it is really something that the government should take a look at least ngeen seetaat ko bu baax seetaat affaire si biir bu baax because foo xam ne daal youth say they are going together meeting comme gathering fu moo am daal there should be a high security level provided for them regardless of them being able to pay the security unit or not. They're here for the community. They're here for the people of the Gambia.
The safety of the people should be a priority. Understand? That it is the people themselves that need to also look into how best they can comport themselves, especially their attitude. Understand?
Definitely.
Melokaani nit ki mun naa tax ba amin def lu nga xamante ne lu doy waar la at the end of the day. And society has to take responsibility as well. But it's not the only the government. I understand. Kenna ku nekk war naa mën a jël full responsibility. Understand? Muy government bi si boppam in terms of security wise, waaye nit ki si boppam tamit war naa mën a jël responsibility.
Civilians is
Society bi war a mën a xam ne actually okay lii lu ñaaw la nit waru ko mën a def yar nit ñi tàggat leen si ak jikko boo xamante ne képp ku fu waay munti jógee ko muy society bu munti doon understand nga soo génnee si biti nga xam naka ngay mën a comporter sa bopp.
It's
very important.
Yeah, the home training is lacking.
No, not actually home training because
wouldn't say like
then
home
liar
training
ninyo
is
wara
about
yare si bir kër bi, but then again we feel like we have to be the bad guys or the bad girls out there when we get out there because we like do buga ken kula wacce mangi anda binta ñeme na mo def ni haramanta mi ma def ko rek because my parents they're not here to look after me or anything, but that is not the attitude I actually show at home. But suma gene rek dama indi benen melokan. Sometimes they feel like okay suma defute li rek wala koku comme nekuma fa won I was not present, but I'm sure ne comme like the issue why he was stabbed was very little, and then dafa nekk loo xam ne comme like lu yomba la moo nekk daal. Police la moo nekk ba pare xëy na boy sami ñu ne ko ne da nga tapet lu tax nekkuloo di fayekul da nga tapet understand nga façon yooyu. Sometimes da nga bari fayda ba nga xam ne.
But the thing is he is 30 years old.
Yeah, I mean
that's not a youth, man.
He's not a kid.
He is 30 years old.
But what do you
So
want?
definitely the person doing that is supposed to be the same age, like age mates, or you know, maybe the age difference couldn't be that.
Yeah, the point boy, what you boy, we need to love one another. Let's be our brother's keeper at the end of the day.
Very important.
We shouldn't take the law on our own hands. That the Kenakunega has the right to live, and life itself is very important. Now we are all youths of this nation, so we need to make sure we understand that very well as well. But it's sad though. Kooku noonu nga xamante ne moom lañ start
ak famille
bi yëpp ñu ngi leen a jaale di leen masawu si loolu bu baax a baax.
di ñaax suñu artistes yi rek comme ñu make sure ne like you always give out a message whenever they are on stage because xale yi dañ leen di déglu mag yi dañ leen déglu and everything.
wax dëgg te am na yenn artistes yoo xam ne sax they are role models.
the either like the youths ñu xam ne comme like fii àdduna dara nekk fi kaf ak ree rek moo fi am.
Kese.
We just giving them that task. Xam nañu ñu ngi ko def ñu gën ko yokk because dëkk bi leen am Gambia leen am
like our beautiful Gambia.
Love is just mutual and then we gotta keep it going.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lady B. Just jógee ko si yow rek after giving us another segment of yours. We will go back to black skin.
Skin. Yo, Uncle Ams, bàyyi yi nga def nii yéen tamit. Dama rusloo si kanam nit nii déedéet dafa am.
Let's get what's on the news.
Yes, so welcome back my beautiful people out there. It's your girl Black Skin, and yes, like always. So I'm gonna just rush and tell you what's on the news. Today I just picked this one particular topic, which is Gambia. 50 deportees per month, or we risk EU sanction. Now, actually, when I saw this number, like 50 deportees, I like, what is the reason why? What is the reason behind their deport? Like, lan moo tax ñu wara ñib ci waati pour suma mbokki olof yi rek.
50 deportees from which country?
Japan, from Germany actually, and then it's like in the 1980s, a younger Adama Barrow arrived on the scheduled flight from Germany. So these deportees are coming from Germany, and I actually love Germany, you know. Somebody do hang a small joy live and everything. Nobody like not Germany like.
But I'm trying to understand.
Okay, I'm so fine.
Money. So
you mentioned something important, like
but
the young Adama Barrow.
Young Adama Barrow you mentioned.
Yeah, actually, young Adama Barrow, but then again, they went in detail. Like in late 2017. Mr. Adama Barrow was hosting the German President Frank Walter in Banjul as head of state. Now, Adama Barrow, our president himself, has once been a deportee. Like, I've never knew. Like,
that was in 1980?
1980, yeah.
Okay. So, like, is it okay, he's
like
trying to tell
he's just trying to
the
tell
immigrants,
them that,
immigrants that if he can make it as a president,
Why not them?
Coming back.
Yeah, and he actually mentioned that I was deported from Germany, but today I am the president of the Gambia, Barrow said. His message was meant to be assuring the migrants back in Germany. If anything, it felt short of that. Like seriously.
I think it's very important for us to understand this. That okay, probably it's a sign of encouragement to immigrants.
It is.
Understand. But the point is, ninyo yep emuj tamit at the end. Understand?
Yeah.
That the words like tamit emuj. The most important point.
Mala deportees, they start the things that you come to the new president.
I think what the government needs to understand is what they can create for youths to stay back home. Understand? That's the time nit ki si bopam wara jël back way bi understand nga wara dem buy the camp xam nga sacrifice and lot understand te xam nañ ne back way bi it's very risky indeed te ñàkk nañ si so many youths in this back way te suñ sañoon tamit duñ ñàkk youths yu tey buñ sañoon dinañ nekk fii nii si réew mi di si liggéey understand nga di tedda si réew mi tamit xam nga they contribute a lot in this nation but it's unfortunate though but the point is what can the government do?
Actually, let me just come in there. Like the government have been doing a lot because ñu ngi am IOM, ñu ngi am YEP tamit, which is working with the UN government, the United Nations Development Plan.
Okay.
They are also working on training young entrepreneurs. But come like the Gambian youth mentality be sometimes it's like man suma tukki wutee rek duma ko mën a make. At the end of the day, munga ko make fini because so many people come musunyo tuki, but then again they are earning lolo. Some of them they've already set up their businesses and it's working in the Gambia. At the end of the day, so fake and come yon ñewagut. Munga start with the available resources and then you will get there someday.
That's right.
Yeah, Lolo is right, man. But so can look at like on the other side, yeah, government their support is lacking on the other way. Which is yo su fekkee ne yow government nga nekk di liggéey like yow di nga xam lan lay wax because ñu nekk si kaw rek ñoo nekk di enjoy xale yëpp is they are not enjoying anything the salary is bad da ngaa liggéey a whole month su la fayee salary doo ko fekkee ne yow da ngaa rent sa loolu doo ko mën a fayal sa boppa we need to look at that too because yaa ngi provide institutions you know you can employ this and that, even the private sectors, they're not paying that much.
Negligence of the government.
In Europe, you work for hours, they pay you. 10 hours. And then it says 8 hours, the mandate, but you get 10 hours. What does the guy work?
Overtime, nothing.
Overtime, to be no coffee.
Well, thank you so much for giving us understand that.
Welcome.
Yeah, throughout the whole week. Léegi liñ approche def mooy dinañ leen andil suñ surprise guest bi su ko defee ñu continuer ak moom waxtaan bi muy seen favorite 220 Element Show. So we would like to call in our surprise guest.
Okay, ñu ne ma dem jëli ji guest bi. Opana.
Welcome bro. Welcome. Nga jégal de sa lañ approve tour ko dala xam nga after.
No, mu leen yi ngeen di def.
Yes, we have our guest.
I want him to introduce himself.
Yeah, he will definitely introduce himself. Then introduce Bob.
Here we have.
Yeah, this is the boy Barhama Baba to my Minka. Understand? I'm not yena you may introduce mo bo ay ham garek. Ara ma emay ko.
Bana.
Bobo doy na.
But
That's how bag mo mutira. You
wow,
Matira.
wow. Yo,
but it's good to have you though, bro. It's definitely a pleasure having you on the 220 Element Show.
Yeah.
Understand? Nothing come nekk nga koo xamante ne yàgg nañoo seen mun naa am si suñ 220 Element Show bii nii.
Yeah.
Ndaxte yàgguñ ko door tamit.
Thanks so much, bro.
But-
It's a pleasure mo ñu fi tam rek yeen mom moy lolu.
Yeah,
Suma ay way la fi tassé. So affaire du wara yomb way ñu dem.
waaye yaa ngi ba léegi dañoo door rek ak li nga xamante ne si nga nekk nii right now.
Yeah.
Ku xam Barhama rek xamee ko all the way in Sanjaba. Foofu nga juddoo foofu nga yeroo. Understand? Gis nañ ne of recent muy on Friday yaa ngi drop li nga xamante ne mooy sa visuals muy jongoma
by 9 p.m.
nga ne yàlla jongoma bi tegu na moom no jongoma bi tegu na moom waaye shout outs to our brother STS def na si a nice work definitely def na si nice man yeah jongoma bi bro concept bi ni naka la ñëwee especially comme li nga xamante ne moom moo ëmb muy jigéen si boppam
waaw thanks so much. Before my dara, dama njëkk a jaajëfal STS Pictures, understand? And everybody ki nga xam ne participate in this video to make it what it is. Especially Mariama Gassama. Understand? Ki nga xam ne moom moo nekk lead role bi. She has done something extraordinary. Li nga xam ne xam nga mooy loolu mënu ma ko fay. But comme ni ma la ko waxee, Barhama, man when you listen to my music, then they understand that despite I do sing about love songs, but every song that I sing about, I mean, they make sure I'm not something that will signify. I'm not something that represent. And then I have so much love and respect for women in general. So I realize I want to celebrate women. Jigéen naka laa leen war a celebrate and ban name laa war a use pour celebrate leen ko because man Sénégal bi yéen laa déggal and then ñun yàlla daf ñu may benn word bi nga xam ne si àdduna bi foo demee benn word bu ñu ne ñoo ko moom te ñu ñoo ko dee ooyee jigéen man understand si laa jël ñu word boobu noonu ne xaaral ma woy ko suma jigéen and then it's dedicated to every beautiful woman understand every African woman so xam nga rek ñu def ko affaire de jongo man tamit may célébrer jigéen
definitely
buga inspire suma modern boy tamit for them to
definitely it's a good work done and song bi tamit nice na trop
thank you
understand lyrics yi tegu na tamit gis nañ ne tamit yaa ngi work on an album understand te yaakaar naa jongo bi tamit is part of the album Barhama fu mu nekk nii atum 2020 bi bëgguloo bàyyi mu sedda
non
ba pare Uncle Am su ma jaaxal si Barhama mooy comme ñëpp a ngi jooy COVID-19 ku nekkaa ngi tëju téye sa bagage understand nga studio bi mu ngi wéet waaye ndikete Barhama mu ngi si doon di def yu gaaw
affaire yi
xam nga dafa am nu mu fa demee sometimes yàlla da dee tëj fii nii pour may ñu access pour ñu gis the other side you understand covid bi dafa stop so many gathering yi nga xam ne dañ ko doon mën a def ak musician artist ak public figures but still now daf ñu may chance pour ñu develop that creative mind bi nga xam ne moo nekk si ñun because sometimes wéetaay daf la dee jox daf la am lu mën a def si sa bopp am na yenn wéet yoo day wéet rek nga saaj dara si sa mind bi rek mun nga find for answer so man realize ne we are indoors, but what can I do? People have been listening to Barhama so many times. But now it's time for people to have a package of Barhama. Understand? Should I start working on this album? And then, it's gonna be some next level vibe.
I like that next level thing.
Muna to your heart, like honestly, and relate to COVID being you come as an artist, Maneka Gambia. So your longer feel is lacking the support that is lacking especially when you see COVID being Lala and Music Union with them.
Wow, dafa jafe na pour nga wax lan ak lan lañ def ak lan ak lan lañ waroon a def because ku understand ne ñun not every musician but dafa am some of us yi nga xam ne comme like music moo nekk suñu source of andin understand but tamit not dañoo ànd rek dañoo ànd ba pare di si jàppale ay ñeneen because industry la bi nga xam ne ni comme man personally I do perform live bands with a whole band so whole band boobu seen salary suma salary la wéy understand I have to perform and then every member of my band ma fay la ba pare at the end ma yóbbuwaat kër take care of kër it seems like ne benn long chain la so suñu amatut so rek we will not have all those things understand jëloon na time pour kay joxe dara xam nga relief package yi nga xam ne joxe nañ ko but am na luñ joxe which is not enough you understand because man suma benn jig for a playback for example for a playback I can perform for a playback for more than 50,000 or more than that so if at all they are just giving me babu daw li nga xam ne ni is less than lii rek am na dafa grave
like just less than 25,000
no less you talking about 25,000
less than 25 yow fi nga xëy sa dafa bëri
mene la 10,000 jegewut ko yow ñëwal si benn number
then
things like that but tamit comme olof lu mu dee wax sometimes mu ne xuy moo gën xamas understand but it's something crazy because ñun suñu dëkk bi when you talk about arts and culture dañ ko dee delloo gannaaw not understanding that ne dëkk bu nekk sa art and sa culture mooy la represent. So that's what it is.
That's very important. Comme ni nga ko waxee, looking about band bi nga wax noonu, dina ma reflect back to Barhama, fi nga xamante ne foofu lañ ko xamee, fi nga xamante ne foofu lañ ko njëkk a gis muy Kerr Gi Family si boppam. Understand nga xar kanami Kerr Gi Family daanaka mun nañoo wax ne mooy Barhama. But we are saying shout out to our brothers DM ak Koliman. Yéen a ngi understand ñu daan nuyu di leen ñaanal si lépp lu gaay munti nekk rek yàlla na ko yàlla defal barke. And am nañ ne they are all the way in Senegal. ñu ngi in on rock team music. ñu ngi liggéey a whole lot of projects, understand nga. But comme li nga xamante ne moom lañ bëgg a laajte te xam naa ne fans yi tamit bëgg nañ koo xam, understand nga. Barhama ak in relation to Kerr Gi Family ndax Barhama dafa jël yoonam fu mu toll nii without Kerr Gi Family tamit.
Okay. Question B ni dama ko dee yaakamte answer because tamit fans they are out there. Some of them their minds are just made on the other side. It's not ñu ngi am different stories. So they need something li nga xam ne I can clear it out.
Exactly.
I understand.
Sure.
Okay, kenn umpale wu ne Kerr Gi Family is formed by brothers, not just anybody. Brothers from the same family, like you know, the same family, the same deret.
Sure.
Understand? So before music, the bond was always there, and then even without music, the bond is always stronger.
Exactly.
We have been working as a group with them as a group, and still now the group as Kerr Gi Family mu ngi taxaw ba tey. But destinations yaa nekkatu benn ak ñu ne léegi ñoom they are in Senegal and in the Gambia, and then music is beyond the level of new record song release.
Sure.
Sometimes we have to go to shows together. We have to do so many other things. We tax bañ ne kii mooy kii. So when we are not together, and then I don't want to hold them. They don't want to hold me. Because sometimes there must be that independent of it. Even without us working together, releasing a song as a group, you can do it. Because sometimes I'm not luma yek li nga xamné ni poli du ko yek wala DM du ko yek. But tamit suma yek bopam doesn't mean that dama wara stop from doing those things. So this is just something li nga xamné ni mu ngi liberate ku nekk na ni. We don't want to cage anybody. He can do his thing, I can do my thing, he can do his thing. But when everything comes together, still now we can have a project together as a group.
Okay.
That's awesome. Mun nañu expect again the reunion of the ñetti bopp yi.
ñetti boy gata yi borom boy tàcc. No, I won't call it a really. I won't call it a really reunion.
So you guys are
There has actually not been like a part thing.
Exactly.
They're still together.
Just a different destination.
I would say it's like a tree, but with different branches. But the roots remain the same.
The roots
Exactly.
That's all we want to
know.
So
that's what it is.
Yeah, Lulu, it's clear, understand? But Barhama, music industry bi nama nañ Barhama comme nako waxe ci doore bi. We need to see Barhama tamit, understand nga, on another different level. Understand? Ndax the of recent, with the past 2 years, 2018, 2019, gis nañ fi a whole lot of difference in the music industry. You working on an album, te comme nako waxe, fans yi tamit gis nañ gis album boobu noonu, déglu album boobu baax. Mu nekk ni expectation ak fans yi.
Wow.
Nga am pour wax.
Every fan bi nga xam ne day follow Barhama. Understand nañ ne man duma dee defal.
Sure.
Understand? I'm always there for quality. I'm always there for good music. I'm always there for nice music. Because after all, so ko boole yëpp. Nga lañ la lay wax. The combination of beautiful melody that plays the air. Meaning like dafa war a neex. Dafa am war a neex am ndeysaan. Exactly. So man, when I'm working my craft, when I'm developing my craft, I'm not just developing it as in dama war a job that I for Sanico. Because my music will be here. When I'm no more around, people will be playing my music, celebrating my music, and also learning from it. When you listen to my songs, it's always clean. I don't insult, I don't use certain words. Because I want my future self to celebrate me for what I'm doing today.
Sure.
Lolo tana, but dama don develop small music. Package, I was trying to develop myself the way I appear up to an extent. Suñ la wonut face Barhama bi sa ñu tek silhouette photo su bari suñ la pointé ki Barhama li nga wone ki Barhama and then I've managed to develop that side of it. I was trying to develop my talent. Understand? Up to an extent, the voice without auto-tune, without anything.
Yeah, sure.
I will vibe
Natural.
anywhere around the world, and you will appreciate my talent.
Sure.
I was developing myself as a musician, not just an artist. I will learn how to play an instrument.
Okay.
Up to an extent, some of them may find I'm a banza, man did play some of. I was also trying to research deeper to understand. I'm not trying to a question. I mean, some talk on dignitaries and do my hair. Understand? So right now, do my parent, but I'm not letting me know what I'm gonna use. So right now, everything is ready. I've collaborated with the right people. I'm ready to do it.
That's the man right
Everything
there.
is ready, Gambia. Come, Linko Digi, Lexi Barhama. You guys can expect a lot from this guy.
But Barhama, man, naman forgot na tayo so inyo dinga indi guitar beat at least.
Wow,
Ang excited one,
I
like.
think you just the melody, jungle mabi, bala.
Wow.
Last question.
Yeah.
Barhama, since being a Dore music, very from Toluni, what is your memory being a Hamantene come? Definitely your dala. Sayo talking about the college. Understand that? Nanganan did it. This must I do am within my career. That must now.
Come on, lumong reach.
Lumang munang reach down. Sa career.
Yeah. No, to be honest, lumang reach that. Hagal sa.
Wow.
Man damade. Come, I'm this kind of guy. King Hamidi. I'm always conscious about the thing that I do. Understand?
Okay.
Lumang muna reach mo ne kali. Lingan ni muna ko oy reach te.
Yeah.
To do reach te. Lulu was mistakes done by other people.
Okay.
Man, that was when I saw men.
Wow.
Lola Madewa, Munema, Warolo hard, but definitely mistake. You learn from your mistake. Everybody's mistake is your mistake. Every mistake will be said. How many who?
This is something I should learn from.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's a crazy industry that we know.
Yeah.
You know, but to be honest, lingan nila ko def. Ina dupon la mo ko reach. I'm a good boy by the way.
Xam nga ne Barhama like nekkut singing rek la moom. He can rap too.
Yeah.
He can rap. And then many
It's a
people don't know
bombshell.
that. Yeah, he can rap.
Are you a poet?
Yeah, I'm a poet.
Yeah.
I know that you're an activist as well.
Yeah, I'm an activist.
Yeah. But I'm the munang rap.
Yeah, no, you know,
Gambia, Barhama I'm the munang rap.
the rap side of it. I'm gonna come. When you write so much, sometimes I realize that I've written this, but this is not the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
So why not let me put some lyrics in the rap? So I just wanna give them the hidden side of me. Sometimes have fun.
Sure.
You know, lyrically.
I know.
You understand? So that's how I do. But poet mom is something that I have so much love for.
Yeah.
Because Lego, I gotta.
Well, I understand that, but it's a lot of appreciation having you on the 220 Element show.
Same.
Uncle Arms, before you wrap it, can I ask him something?
Sure.
Barham, like, man, I'm more particular about like implementation.
Well,
Yeah, and something that can last almost like forever maybe, because come dagis yana musicians then but still now you still want to go in search of their music, you want to listen to them, and when you do listen to them you still learn from them. You know, so man dama buga rek come like nga wax maybe the things not like jafe-jafe yo nek di jankuwantel, but things that you wish Gambians would do and then would push the music industry forward.
Okay. Right now, the things that Gambians will do for industry, Gambian young people.
Yeah.
The only thing that we need Gambia, lady, is at the higher level.
Okay.
From the decision makers, like to government level. Understand? Because this guy you future they are and in Gambia, as a whole, you have the people, you have the government. The government is the people, but the people is the government.
Exactly.
Some of the government doesn't represent the people commonly represent. When you talk about music, they very follow. Understand? While it's bigger than that, I'm going to talk about sample. Right now, Senegal, when so they went outside, Europe. There are some countries that you are from Gambia, Zambia, they don't even know where the country is. The only way you know how many countries is in Senegal or between Senegal. They know Senegal, Ekon is from Senegal. What's in Senegal, but Senegal represent. Sadio Mane is from Senegal. You so it has Yusundur is from Senegal. You understand? So then they realize that we are ambassadors of our country. So even though this country, dollar the ass that we do.
Yeah.
So many youths won't be unemployed, bro. The
Definitely.
youths will have something to do.
Sure.
And then something is passion.
Yeah.
And then when youths are doing something that they love and having money from it, crime rate dafa drop, unemployment rate dafa drop.
That's
So
right.
many things dafa drop.
Yeah.
And then information dafa flow. Then the youth will learn. Then jama am.
Definitely.
So that's what I
Jama am youth si muna, I mean, def li nga xamantene mo len war kenn ku nekk am a responsibility to take.
Yeah.
Understand you? Ndaxte, I mean, it's important ñun yëpp ñu put our hands on deck. Ndaxte Gambia it's small. It's the smiling coast. Comme ma ko waxee. Dañ war a make sure kenn ku nekk bay waram ba Gambia mun a war a fist. The government has a high responsibility into this, but every individual as a citizen also has a responsibility.
Yeah.
Has a role to play.
Bro,
definitely.
it's a pleasure having you. But bala ñu tàggoo rek dang ñu ñamal si jongo ma bi tudd rek su ko defee ñu close ko.
Lewani. And
Yeah.
May na moom mi ngi feel na moom mooy jongo bi
Wow,
already.
You know, suma gisul suma jongoma dafa mel ni feebar moo ma daan man sa xamuma li nekk laay seere gis la rek nga dem manam la sooy demati yow ding ma yóbbaale I can feel everything on my eyes.
Wow.
Jongoma.
Anyway, this
Exactly. If you have not seen the Jongoma, just go to Barhama and check on his YouTube page.
subscribe on his
Subscribe on
YouTube
his
channel.
page.
Subscribe, guys.
Yeah.
The visual is very nice. Definitely, the concept is great indeed. Leland and Amalon Tay, it's nice having him on the 220 Element Show. From the whole team, you can tago like they in another 14 or 2 weeks time.
Like, subscribe,
We'll party put
220.
and subscribe on our 220
Thumbs
Element
up.
YouTube channel.
Thumbs up.
am leen bëri waaw fii lañ ko dëggee rek bu leen fàtte pour ngeen mun a subscribe on his channel ngeen mun a seetaan vidéo bu bees bi but di ngeen mun a am link bi tamit below di ngeen mun a gis vidéo bi muy jongoma bi it's a nice visuals done by STS ñun fii lañ ko tëjee rek ba beneen joon we're saying bye bye from the whole team of 220 Element peace.
Bye.